What is good, y'all? Welcome to a new series, which the name is to be determined at this point. But I am going to start bringing you weekly conspiracy theories, at least ones that I find interesting, hopefully ones I haven't heard of. I am kind of a conspiracy theorist myself, so I do know a little bit about some of the mainstream ones, we'll say. But this one actually caught my eye. I heard about it yesterday. I knew about this previously before. I just had never really heard anybody talk about it or do like an in-depth video. But I did see a podcast actually named Damn Internet You Scary. You should go watch it. Pretty entertaining. Shout out to them. They actually have a conspiracy corner is what they call it at the end of their videos. Where they go over a conspiracy theory for that week and kind of like get their opinions or whatever. So I'm gonna kind of be doing that same thing. So the conspiracy theory that I have for you guys is called Sad Satan. Literally, that's what it's called. And so just a quick rundown from what I remember. The origin of this, it was a video game that somebody on the dark web made. Nobody knows its origin. When they were first trying to get to it, it was on a locked server. You had to have a password. Like, it was super, super hard to get to. And apparently, after playing this game, it would give you, like, psychological... It would fuck you up psychologically. It would give you problems, PTSD. People can get seizures. And it was just a black and white 2-bit game. There's actually gameplay of it on YouTube. I'll put a link to it in the description. I haven't watched it myself because I don't want that demon shit inside me, but if you would like to, take a gander at it, risk your soul, go ahead. You could have physical reactions to it, which is kind of interesting but scary at the same time to know that motherfuckers can do that in a video game. So, anyway, back to Sad Satan. So, Sad Satan is like a 2-bit... It's not a 2-bit, it's probably better than that. It just has horrible graphics, is the way they described it. And you essentially are this character who wanders through this black and white wasteland of hallways and just random shit. And so the owner claims to have downloaded the game from a Tor hidden service after receiving a hidden tip from an anonymous subscriber. So obviously this subscriber wasn't a real fan because he was trying to fuck up this whole other dude's life by making him play this game. But he got to it, he unlocked the server somehow and started playing it. So let me go down to so this is the wiki page, which I'll also put a link to in the description. It says Sad Satan was the last game covered by Obscure Horror Corner, and then the YouTube channel was abandoned for unknown reasons, meaning this dude died. He got clipped. He over no blue face. Then there has been speculation that the game was in fact created by the owner, Obscure Horror Corner, in an effect to increase viewer subscription count, and the deep web story was a complete fabrication to give the whole account more intrigue. So it says the content. The original game posted by Obscure Horror Corner features walking down monochromatic corridors while various auto samples are played and overlooped with each other. Audio in this game leans heavily on recordings of interviews with various murderers, such as Charles Manson. So not only are you playing a game that can give you psychological fucking whatever, you're getting subliminal messages and listening to interviews from serial killers. So Ted Bundy, Charles Manson, all these people are whispering, is the way they described it in the video. They're apparently like whispering almost into your ears, so you can't necessarily hear what they're saying, but first of all, who wants to interview a serial killer? Like, if you know that they're a serial killer, why would you go into the same room as them? Answer me that real quick, and then also, why would... Alright, that's not even the point of this video. Anyway, so, they also said that there are, like, at certain points when you go through certain doorways, you get a flash of the like specific pictures. Like one of them was JFK minutes before he died. Another one was a couple of the serial killers that I mentioned earlier, that they have the interview audio from, and then other ones at specific points when you go through a doorway, little symbols for like a split second would come up, but eventually people were playing this game long enough to decipher these and also recording it so they can go back and freeze frame it. And some of these symbols were I'm watching you, we see you, the sad die young, Satan 666 something something something, like all this demonic shit in the game was just popping out at you, and like this subconscious can pick up on that. Even though you don't realize it, you're seeing this and your subconscious memorizes it, sees it, thinks about it, and it's in your psyche forever. You can't take that shit out. It's like PTSD. That's where it's coming from. This is a conspiracy theory of my own. I don't even know where the fuck this all comes from. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. But like you can't find this game anymore. The videos are on YouTube because they're obviously circulating the internet. You can't get them off. But the game apparently is like you can't find it anymore. The link to it, like you can't find it on any search engine. You search up Sad Satan game, it won't give you any official links. There might be fakes made, and there might be articles and shit that say like, oh, Sad Satan playable link, click here, you're gonna get a virus, you're gonna fuck up your computer, you're gonna give hackers all of your information, they're gonna get your address, your name, they're gonna come kill you, they're gonna put you in the game, and nobody wants that. Nobody at all wants that. But it says the game also depends heavily on distorted or reversed audio, and anything in reverse obviously always has to do with demons, devil, Satan, whatever. Like all the anytime that you like when people put like songs in reverse and they listen to specific lyrics, it's apparently like hails to Satan. There's always like some dark demonic shit being said, and when you play things in reverse, it says also the game depends heavily on distorted and reversed audio. So it's not just like every once in a while. It's heavily based on that, with interviews or musical clips such as the Wo I Beijing Tina. But I looked it up. I didn't know what it was, and it's apparently some Chinese song. I didn't listen to it because I don't want no demons in my house. But it says played in the beginning. Also, reverse clips from the Swedish Rhapsody numbers station. I don't even know what that is, but it says that could be heard. So they're probably just coding you. You're probably like a sleeper agent. It's like turning you on to go do some protect Russia. While the player controls their character through the hallways, images may intermittently display, taking up the entire screen and preventing the player from progressing any further until the image automatically closes after a few seconds. Most of the images seem to reference child abuse, especially people indicted in the orphan U-tree, such as images of Jimmy Savile and Rolf Harris. So this is just hearing that should put you off of trying to find this game, wanting to play this game. Anybody playing a game that has to do with child abuse, especially people who are in orphanages or whatever, you are Satan if that's what you're into, because there is no way that is okay. Other images revolve around crime, including people convicted or accused of murder, such as Japanese murderer Tsusumu Miyake. Included also are photographs of Lady Justice statues and political figures such as UK Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Images of accident victims and murder victims are also shown, including the aftermath of a person struck by a truck and a beheading. Additionally, at least one version of the game contains images related to the case of Connie Danielle Motley, a Florida woman who was arrested for creating child pornography. The image being a screen cap from a video that led to her arrest. So you're also looking at naked children. Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Stop that. All of it. Jeffrey Epstein, get the fuck out of here. I thought you died. Stop this. I know you're not dead. You're out here somewhere living. Everything is fake. The particular version that contained the particular version also contained a virus that caused a wide range of negative effects, from causing the infected computer to become sluggish to permanent shutdown. I can't read that. The only other characters in the game are children who simply stand in one place and do not move or interact with the player at all. In the final video posted by Obscure Horror Corner, one of these children does begin to follow the player, causing contact damage. Since the player has no means of self-defense or the ability to heal damage, the player will inevitably die at this point in the game. Another thing to note, it didn't say this in the wiki article, but it did say in the Internet is Scary video that a mysterious article, or not article, a mystery, like a notepad on the Obscure Horror Corner, the dude that uploaded the YouTube videos, he later noted that there was a notepad, no matter how many times he deleted it, would always show up on his computer. And when he opened it up, it just was like a bunch of jumble of words and gibberish and coding and virus shit. So I don't know what happened to him. He mysteriously disappeared. No one has heard from him. The channel's abandoned. Honestly, the creator of this game probably tracked him, found his place, killed him, and then they're going to put him in the next version, which is rumored to be true, that there's going to be another one coming out. He's probably going to be in the next version. So that's where he's going to be virtually trapped in that game. It's going to be like Jumanji all over again, but real life. That shit happens, okay? So just anything with Satan, just stay away from it, alright? Nobody needs any of that. Nobody needs to stay safe out there, stay wet, just keep it moist. That's all I have to say. Just protect yourself. I don't know, wear a condom.